Before we get started with today's video, I wanted to remind you that if you enjoy the video, please leave a like, share it with a friend, comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And now for today's episode. Welcome back everyone to another episode on the Project Nodenium server. Today we are starting out on top of the hill that overlooks our base area, and I think this is where we are going to be spending a lot of our time today. But before we start working in this area, there is something that we need to do. In the last episode, we built this structure right here to be our nether portal to the main base area, and one of the reasons that we built it was because we were doing a competition on the server to see who could build the best nether portal. And before I tell you who won the competition, I thought it would be fun to take a look at the other portals that were built as part of the competition, because there are some really great portals that we can take a look at. Starting with this design here, which is by George Johnny, who has done a fantastic job with this one. This is based on the Tarzan tree from the Disney cartoon, and he did such a good job. I wish I could build trees like this. This is just amazing and so good looking. And this is something I've never seen. This works so well together. These mangrove planks and netherrack. I'm gonna have to remember that. But this is just an awesome build. Really like it. Next up, we have this tower, which was built by Hog Wrestler, and this is another one that just has some really good design work. You've got the shading here for the different layers, and you can also see with the shading that this side is a little bit lighter, this side is a little bit darker. Just really good work here by Hog. And it's just super tall. As you can see, the top just fades out in the nether fog. I think we could fly up and just see what's up here. And we just got this guy chilling out up here. Let's just knock him off there. See you later. Now, right next to Hug's portal is the shopping district portal. And this one wasn't part of the competition, but it was built at the same time by Civ. And it is another design that just looks really good. There's a ton of detail here. You can see the main portal at the front, which leads to the shopping district. But on the other side, you can see it's like this little market bazaar area. And it's just really fantastic with the amount of detail and the color. Just awesome. Really like this build, which just seems to stretch on and on and on. If we fly out, you can see this is just a really massive build. Oh, look at these domes here. These are really good. All of this is really good. And even though this wasn't part of the competition, I just had to show it because it's too good to pass up. Next up, we have this shipwreck designed by Zay, and it's got a lot of fun details. We've got this palm tree over here, which is looking good. We've got this water, which has got, I think these are candles. Yeah, these are candles going down. That turned out really well. We've got more water falling down over here. We've got the leaves for the different algae that's growing on it. Just really, really good design work here too. Next up, we have this portal, which was designed by Lottie Fields, and it is another fantastic design. It's got this floating moon, and if you're wondering how this portal was created, on the server, there is a resource pack or a data pack or something that allows for nether portals to be in different shapes other than a square or a rectangle. This design has some really good shading with the lights here in the center and then going out to the different types of blocks. We've got the stripped birch and the stripped oak, and then it looks like yellow terracotta possibly. But just wow, it's really good. For this nether portal, it was designed by Tommy too, and I really like how this tree was done with the crimson planks, and you can see all of the little details that were put in. Just the colors all work really well together. And then it's got this nice little house here and some TNT. That's dangerous. Good thing there are no ghast up here. It looks like what it is we've got the tree over here that's growing on top of a geode. Oh, that's such a good idea. This nether portal was designed by Dez, who's one of the newer members on the server, and it's just a really nice design. There is so much detail in here, which is really hard to do on a small build. And wow, it just looks so good. Got the mud bricks up here with the regular bricks and granite. That's a good combination. Yeah, I really like this one. This is good. And the last nether portal that we are going to look at is by Todoki. And it was just a really good one. This is the one that I actually voted for this one because it was just amazing. Should start... Wait, whoa. Hold up. This one is another one that wasn't part of the competition, but just look at it. It's really good. I like the shading over there. Got like this fountain sort of design right here. That's really nice. And it's using the different shape for the nether portal too. This is a good build. But just behind this portal, you can start to see it coming into view here through the nether fog. And just look at all of the different types of blocks that went into this one. You've got the lights. It's just really good. Even has a way to get up to it. And I've turned on shaders so that I could get rid of the fog and we could be able to see this from a distance because it just looks so good. just the shading and the colors and the different types of blocks, Todoki did a fantastic job with. And the winner of the Nether portal competition was Zay with his boat portal, and he did a great job with that design. It turned out very well. So in the end, my Nether portal didn't win the competition, but I did end up with a nice design that I'll be able to look at every time I use it, which is pretty nice in itself. But one thing I want to check before we head back to our base and get started with the work there is the shops that I have over in the shopping district, because I haven't been there in a while and I want to see if I've been able to sell anything. So let's check our quartz shop. We've got, oh, look at this. So many diamonds. This is great. And what about in the amethyst shop? Not looking so good here. Let's see. Oh, well, there's one diamond. What about, oh, look at that. Even more. Oh, now this is a good sign. Let's see. Perfect. Diamonds, diamonds, more diamonds. More diamonds! I've got almost a full stack of diamonds. My shops are finally successful. So far this season, I have not made much progress on my base. In fact, this is all that I've done. And if I don't pick up the pace, the season will end before my projects are all completed. So in today's video, we are going to do two things that I think will help jumpstart this project and get things going. The first thing that we are going to do is start laying out the plans for the builds that are going to go in this area. And then the second thing is to start on one of those builds. With the harbor that we have been working on, the roads end right here, and we need to have a road that is going to lead from the harbor up to where the main city is going to be located at. And with the terrain that we have here, there is a natural progression for the road right up this hill here, which leads in between the trees on this side and then this little outcropping on this side. And then from here, we are going to want to take the road a little bit over here to the left. And then as we get up to the top of here, we are going to start to swing it back around and have it go straight in that direction. And then I think what we need to do is have two towers that will be on either side of the road here. So I built these circles and I just did it freehand, so they're not exactly perfect, but they give us an idea of what those towers should be like as far as the size. So then after the road goes between the two towers that we are going to have right here, it's going to be leading up to this area, and we're going to have a build that is going to fill this space here. So I've gone through and laid out a little bit of a potential build that we could put in this area. I think what I'm going to do is take this and put it into a creative world and do a little bit of work to make sure that I've got the dimensions correct. But while I work on getting that done, I'm going to show you some clips from a recent meetup that I had with another member on the server. There we go.
There we are.
Nice.
Try and follow down the river, see if we can meet up with Natsu.
Okay.
Just go pester him.
Yeah.
I think he's there.
Hello.
Minor.
Oh, there he is.
Just pull him from the floor.
Yeah.
I'll just replace that quickly. Oh, he is fully AFK.
Okay.
Now this could be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have the mod on. We could definitely do something with him while he's AFK. I just don't know what.
Yeah. Let me see. We couldn't get him to get on the pig, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
No, he picked it up.
Oh. Oh no.
I suppose you've got a carved pumpkin on you. If not,
Oh.
you get to lemons to get one.
No. Oh no, I don't have another one.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like a mini end dimension.
Yeah. I had some like purple glass panes. I was like, oh, what can I do with those?
Oh, it's so big.
Oh.
It's
Wow.
massive. I might need to put it on the floor a bit.
Yeah. No worries. All good.
this is so compromising.
Yeah.
I might just take the pig and just leave.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Should we police some Dave's with the trading hall?
Oh no, I haven't seen it with the trading. Oh, is this theirs right here?
Yeah, this is Dave's. He hasn't.
Wow.
He's not put much of this on like postal stuff yet because it's not finished. But
Yeah.
it's got a big old temple, and that building there with the beacon is the trading hall. If you need books, like anything,
Oh,
villages,
okay.
there's public one.
Yeah. Okay.
Get us
That's
something
good to
going.
know. Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for the tour.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe someday you'll get someone else in a pig boat.
yeah. Be fun.
All right. See you later.
See ya. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed getting to take a look at the other builds on the server. There are a lot of talented builders on this server, and it's fun to see what they're up to. But I think I've worked out the dimensions for the build that is going to go in this space, and as you can see, it's a pretty good size. I've worked out the dimensions so that it should work for what I want to do in this area. I've moved a couple of walls, pushed some things in, added a little bit of a circle back here, which will make for some interesting things that we can do. But there is still a lot of design work that is going to need to go into getting this build ready to go and get built, so we will probably not be able to get to it today. What we are going to do today is work on the 2 towers that are going to go right here at the entrance to the city. And I've come up with a design for the towers that I think is going to work really well with what we've already done in the harbor here, as well as what I want to do with the rest of the city. So let's head over to the storage room and see what resources I already have, as well as what I'll still need to collect. And while we're over here, let's see how our cactus farm is doing, which was something that we built last time to be able to get a bunch of green dye, and wow, okay. This cactus farm is working super well. I'm definitely going to have plenty of green dye for this project. For this build, we are going to need a lot of glass, so I've come out to the desert and collected up 2 shulker boxes worth of sand, and we're going to smelt that up to get the glass that we need. We are also going to need tough brick walls, polished tough, stone brick walls, smooth quartz, mushroom stems, bone blocks, green wool, green concrete, green terracotta, green stained glass panes, and green stained glass. And we now have everything all gathered up and ready to go. Let's get started with this project. The first step in this project is to clear out the space and make room for the build. Now that the trees are all cleared out and the space is a little bit more level over here, we can get started with building the towers that are going to go in the space. And you may notice right away that instead of having circles, these are squares. I ended up changing the design a little bit to keep the design more in keeping with what we already have going on down here. But next up, we need to get the platforms built that the towers are going to go on top of. We are going to make the base of the tower primarily out of polished tuff. So we are going to go up 3, then put a chisel tuff block, then go up another 3, do another chisel tuff block, and then we're going to have the polished tuff at the end, along with a polished andesite stair. The frame of this building is going to be very similar to ones that we have over here, in that we are going to use a base of mushroom stems, then do bone blocks, and finally end with smooth quartz. But that transition will be broken up by using some diorite walls right here to create a little bit of texture, and behind those walls we are going to place some green terracotta. We are then going to connect the diorite walls using some green stained glass, and then we can start switching to some of the other blocks and fitting in the bone blocks there. Now that we have the sides built, it's time to start filling in the space in between. And to do that, we are going to start by placing in some tough bricks. And as we go up, we will start to mix in some stone bricks as well. And along the front of these blocks, we are going to be putting in some walls as well, just to make it less jagged. The structure of this building is starting to come together, but we still have these openings right here that need to be filled in. And we are going to be putting in some windows in these sections, and the way that we are going to do it is we are first going to have the glass that's going to be green glass on the outside, and then behind that glass we are going to do a gradient, which is going to be starting with the smooth quartz, working its way up until it gets to stone. All of the windows have now been filled in on both towers. It's time to get this build finished up by completing the roof. And for this roof, we are going to start by placing in a border of stone bricks. We are then going to fill in this space with green terracotta, green concrete, and green wool. And the towers are now completed. I've also started to put in a road that is going to lead up from the harbor and into where the main city is going to be. And starting from down here in the harbor, you can see the towers start to come into view as we go up. And for these tiered steps over on this side, what I want to do is add in some trees and some other plants just to bring a little bit of color and life to this side. These trees will probably not all end up staying. I'll probably do something similar over here as well. And then as we get up to the top here, you can see just with the size of these towers that we are bringing up the scale a little bit more. And we'll probably be carrying on that with the build that's going to go in this spot. And I think we're going to get that build started in the next episode. Hopefully that'll be enough time to allow me to get it all designed and ready to go. But I think that is where we are going to leave it for today. This has been a lot of fun to work on. I am super excited for the plans that are coming together in this area, and I can't wait to get started on them. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And until next time, see ya later.